You know what you remind me of? That cantaloupe. Oh, baby.
Spin around. Come to your block with my same old sound. Yeah, peaches, oranges, apple, nine.
Yeah, bananas, peaches, tomatoes, and cantaloupe.
Oh, yeah, big cabbage, string beans. Yeah, got green cantaloupe. You got people that don't know what Arabin is from different places. They never heard of it. So when they come up and they ask you, what are you doing with the horse, with the fruit on it? I'm just like a store on wheels.
It's in my blood. I mean, it's something we've always done. My grandmother, if she could do it, I could do it.
I don't know, I got fascinated with horses. You know, it kind of grew on me. To somebody that don't know, a horse is a horse is a horse. It's like people. Mm-hmm. God made all of us different. All horses are different.
Abraham helped me take care of my children, my wife, and my home. So you can make money, Arab, to take care of your business.
Good, right? Good?
Running.
You know, when we had 10 and 12 and 15 wagons coming out of the stable alley at one time, it was just a beautiful sight. If you haven't seen it, you've missed it. It was a great thing to see, to come out, to go Arabing and see them off. I would love to see that, but we're at a standstill. A lot of people said, let go. They've said it to me. Let it go, it's done. I'm never gonna let it go. It's not hard if you know what you're doing, and due to the fact that I have a lot of people feel as I do, and they still want to keep it going. So I have a lot of help at my stable. If something happens that I don't know the answer to, or I'm not strong enough to deal with it, I have a lot of, we call the old heads, that'll come in and they'll do their best to make it happen for you because they appreciate the fact that you're still trying to keep it going. Pull it up, yeah, then pull it back.
Did you ever see yourself owning a stable?
No, I did not. Didn't think of it at all, not at all.
Can you tell us a little bit about your family history or your grandmother perhaps?
Yes, she passed in, 1975. And she was one of the, West Baltimore, she was the only African-American female Arabber, and she was tough. I mean, my grandmother could drive a team of four horses, and she could do it. So, you know, she came with that strength and that determination, and she did what she had to do.
And so do you think that you carry some of those same traits as your grandmother?
Of course. Of course.
Calm it down.
Should be.
I'm first, then you.
Before I started working, my husband, like if I didn't feel like coming down, he would come on his lunch break and feed and water. He just did it. He loves me. I'm not gonna say he loves it. Tell you what, he's on it though.
Yeah.
Every day. I totally appreciate it. You just don't know.
Do you think you're going to be getting in on this? I mean, like, that's kind of wild. Like, did you sign up for this? Or?
Well, I Arab a couple times with my uncle when I was a little boy, but I got away from it. But as soon as I got with my wife, she brought me back into the horses.
So what is it like owning a horse? Like, is there an emotional connection between you two, like how people have with dogs or cats?
Of course, of course, of course. I mean, you know, when you growing up with these things, of course. I mean, they get to know you, you get to know them. And there's times when I come in and she hear my voice, she'll come to her stall and she'll be looking at me.
So she knows you?
Yeah, mainly she want me to feed her too. Yeah.
Because I can tell when a dog feels sad, but like, is there a way to tell when a horse is feeling even happy, maybe?
Yeah, you can tell because I mean, when she's up and she's feeling like jolly, she tends to like, when she's walking, she tends to like put like an extra pretty step in it and bounce her head up, and she will stand up high.
Don't run, Trina. He gonna go past you.
When I'm out there, this is how I want to go. I enjoy the horse. The horse is basically Arab for Arab. A truck is a different story for me. You know me. I just call it working. But when I got this horse and wagon, I'm out there in my own world.
How long do you think you'll be going out today?
Okay, maybe it's about good 6 hours.
Is that hard work?
It's hard at times. It all depends on the people you're dealing with. Some people, mannerisms is messed up. You got to overlook that and just move forward and keep it moving. You yourself, as a salesman, you have to be pleasant and keep it moving.
Do the house phone.
Caleb, what a bit of Caleb, tomato, and pineapple stew. Watermelon. Mama, take it up and say it.
I walk through some of the places where there used to be stables at, and all I do is stand back and reminisce. Boy, I remember when I was a kid, running up and down this alley, riding these horses up in this alley. There's a horse stable here and a horse stable there. And like I say, if it was any garages in the alley, it was horses in that alley. We didn't have all this stipulations about where you can house your horse. And that seems like it's kind of crazy to stop the Arabs and ain't no markets. No markets. We used to have a market on every corner, every other corner. There was a supermarket. Now you gotta go so far to get what you gotta get. You need a car. When years ago, all you had to do was sit in your window and listen out for the Arab calls. Man, they come to your town. Yeah. But like they say, time changes. Stop it.
I think A-Rabbing is like, you know, it's Baltimore. It like represents Baltimore like in a whole. Baltimore is such a beautiful city, but you wouldn't think about the conditions of the housing and whatnot. But if you really get into the city, it's something like beautiful about Baltimore. And I think that's what A-Rabbing is. It's a different avenue for people to see that they could be successful at something. And I think that's what we need, you know? We don't see these people in our communities, and that's a problem. What is the stuff that's for us?
Right.
Yeah, it's just frustrating being black in America. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it. I got your drift. That's what I say.
Did that make you think about the Arabers in some way?
Yeah, it did. It made me think about it more, you know, like running around, documenting everything.
Do you think it's an important piece of history?
Yes.
Do you think it should stay around?
Yes.
Can you say that in full sentence?
I think it should stay around.
It's not like they do anything bad, it's they're benefiting. It's they going around selling fresh fruits and vegetables and making a good cause out of something, so.
Arabbing is like a very useful tradition and like a very important one that like should stick around. Like anyone's tradition, like anybody's tradition and culture, like it doesn't deserve to like die out. It should always like keep going.
It's a whole different experience in me because I'm so used to hearing people getting shot or saying it or hearing ambulance coming. Now me going to the stable and seeing it the deep inside Baltimore, stuff I didn't know about.
I find like in school books when they teach us about world history, teach us about United States history, you know, different states history, but do they really teach us about the history of our city?